Hi, it's 5:19 p.m. on Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. Hi. This is the 26th of my live streaming programs, and the third one devoted to my songs for, based on the words of Francis Brabazon. And so there'll be two songs, 1,000 Times, and I Wish Every Man the Love of a Woman Beautiful and Tender. And then I will read two of my ghazals, because from my book there, which, if not for Francis, I wouldn't have never have written ghazals, and now that's most of what I write. Okay, so this is not from a book. Well, it's a book called The Family Letters that were written by Mani K. Irani, Mayor Baba's sister, and the late 50s and the 1960s. And this is the lyric from Francis called 1,000 Times. 1,000 times have I said what a beloved you are. 1,000 times have I fled from your glances, mayhair, only to return to the shelter of your smile. Certainty is mine, you never can I be sure, save on one thing, that one day I will arrive at nowhere, and you will be everywhere, and I shall sing. On that glad day of grace, when my song has become one note, the pure note of your name, the heavens will tremble and blush with shame, because they caused me to dissemble before you. Beloved mayhem, beloved mayhem. Bum, 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 bum. 1,000 times in joy have I set out for your door, hoping you would employ my hands to sweep your floor, only to find that you had spread a feast for me. Certainty is mine, you never can I be sure, save on one thing, that one day I will arrive at nowhere, and you will be everywhere, and I shall sing. I shall sing, you will be everywhere. And this next one is one of Francis's ghazals from In Dust I Sing. He writes wonderfully about the Odyssey in his book Stay With God, and about Homer and the spirituality of Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. And it was a favorite of mine from when I was a kid. And I felt the influence of Athena with her bright eyes glinting, which of course symbolizes like divine intuition and protection. Anyway, this is mentions Odysseus and his wife Penelope, his journey to return to her. Here we go. Ooh, I wish every man the love of a woman beautiful and tender. Unless he has first died on her breast, he can never fully surrender. One must be victorious in order to know that one is defeated, to appreciate that in dust the purpose of life is completed. The good women for the good men, but a man is good only to the extent that he loves loves God as he should. The worst men are the guardians of the commonweal, who starve women into harlotry and make honest men steal. Let a man but open his heart to one ray of his soul's splendor, then God will give him the love of a woman pure and tender. Then I will station myself all night outside their window and praise those holy nuptials from which no sin can grow. I will sing him as Odysseus from long wanderings returned to his faithful Penelope, who ever for her true Lord yearned. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. I may not be in the best voice early this morning, but I think we're okay. And I've got these two ghazals. This one mentions Francis. It's called my ghazal 110 from my book 424 Ways to Find Your Lover, meaning the divine lover within who sings to the divine beloved. Hold on one moment. I had the second page marked and I just dropped the marker on the floor. So, sorry for this little delay. Okay. So this is ghazal number 110. Such ocean dwellers don't grow on trees. Do you really want to claim lineage from Francis Brabazon and back to Hafiz? Tony, please, take a moment and think. Their poetry is no spring breeze. Sure, to the reader maybe, but is it the same for them and for you? Think for a moment of all the heart preparation you will have to go through. Turning the earth is one thing, but also breaking up concrete to make a garden where rivers of love may flow around the beloved's feet. True, neither Francis Brabazon nor Hafiz were like Milarepa's cripples, but rest assured, the ocean of their verse was born of more than purely personal ripples. Sure, they kept their sense of humor, but Francis could get quite feisty and crusty, or so they say, and old Hafiz, with all that wine, sometimes got quite musty. I'm really not trying to discourage you, my young friend, but why does a lover never consider how long the road to its perfect end? Still, it seems you've gotten the bug, and knowing Francis didn't help to keep you sane. Well then, don't complain if you must share this ocean with algae and kelp. Such ocean dwellers don't grow on trees, ghazal 110. And the next one, simply called Blessings. It's ghazal 123. Every day, in every way, I bless all things that come my way. The things I love expand with grace, the rest dissolve or leave my space. The atmosphere is vastly improved. How things get better when they're loved. Sympathetic vibrations grow and resonate wherever they flow. Inner visions take the field. Inner crops bring a bountiful yield. World affairs, once so despairing, shift to a place of love and caring. We help God keep his promise in this. By blessing it all, we receive love's kiss. Thank you so much. Special thanks to my friends in Australia. And I'm going to take a moment, as I always do, to say hi to whoever is watching this live right now that I can see on Facebook. Howie, wow. Wow, how great to see you here. I'm not seeing anyone else at the moment. You know, I've had 80 people and one day, none. But I'm so happy you're here, and for everyone who comes to watch it later. And, okay, bye then. See you next time, God willing, in 24 hours, tomorrow sometime.